and welcome to EBS FM Morning Special, Your Morning Energy. It's Tuesday, the 30th of December, and I'm your host, Chessie Jin. We've all heard that being struck by lightning is more likely than winning the lottery, but what about winning the jackpot twice? The odds would seem almost unimaginable, but that's exactly what happened to one lucky couple in the UK. 복권에 당첨되는 것보다 번개에 맞을 확률이 더 높다는 얘기 아마 한 번쯤 들어보셨을 것 같은데요. 그렇다면 이 어려운 복권에 두 번이나 당첨되는 건 어떨까요? 놀랍도록 운이 좋은 영국의 한 부부에게 실제 그런 일이 있었습니다. Now the lucky pair first hit the jackpot in 2018, taking home £1 million. And then last month, they won again, defying odds of more than 1 in 23 trillion. But what makes their story truly remarkable is that despite the huge amount of cash won, they're very unlikely to change their community-minded lifestyle, keeping their regular jobs and giving back through donations and volunteer work. 이 부부는 7년 전에 100만 파운드에 당첨된 데 이어서 지난달에 또 한 번 같은 금액을 받게 됐다고 합니다. 이렇게 복권에 두 번 당첨될 확률은 24조 분의 1이라고 하는데요. 이 부부의 이야기가 진짜 놀라운 거는 이렇게 큰 돈을 얻게 됐음에도 여전히 둘 다 직장 일을 놓지 않고 지역 사회에 꾸준히 기부도 하면서 예전과 같은 평범한 일상을 유지하고 있다는 사실입니다. Well, joining us in the studio this Tuesday morning is Paul Matthews. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning. Happy last Tuesday of 2025.
Yes, it's 2 days to go until the new year. It's the very last Tuesday of the year.
Must be lucky.
Must be, yes.
Hope so. In any case, you know, I won the lottery 5 years ago.
Did you?
Yes, I was picked to be on Morning Special.
Well.
What a joy that was.
In that case, that happened to me too, seven or 8 years ago.
Yeah, because we can use this expression. It doesn't have to be actually winning the lottery. It can be, I won the lottery, I got to meet my celebrity of choice or whatever.
Exactly.
Just meaning something wonderful happened.
I love that. You know what? I'm going to ask our listeners to write in about something they feel very lucky about.
Yeah, as if it was you won the lottery.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be this year.
No.
Just in general, throughout your whole life, is there something you could compare to winning the lottery with? Something you feel very lucky about. In our cases, as we just said, being on this show.
Yeah, could be work, could be love.
Could be love, yeah,
could be
definitely.
children.
Absolutely. 그래요. 요 주제 너무 좋은 것 같아서 요 사연도 좀 받아보겠습니다. 여러분이 생각할 때 내가 복권 당첨된 것 마냥 정말 너무 럭키한 게 있었다 하는 게 있으면은 일평생에 걸쳐서 있었던 그런 일들 다 좋습니다. 자, 오늘의 무모한 문장 미션도 알려드릴게요. 이렇게 복권에 두 번 당첨됐음에도 불구하고 영국의 이 부부는요, 평소에 하던 일 그대로 계속하고 전혀 라이프스타일을 바꾸지 않고 있다고 합니다. 어떻게 보면은 자기 맘이지 뭐. 그래서 오늘의 무모한 문장은 내 맘이야. 내 맘이야.
This is an interesting one.
It is.
Yeah, very simple, but there are lots of different ways of saying it in English, and it also depends on the context, on the situation.
Exactly.
So we could get a whole variety of answers. There's no wrong answer with the 무모한 문장.
그렇습니다. 자, 내 맘이야를 영어로 보내주시는 게 오늘의 무모한 문장 미션이 되겠습니다. 자, 보내주실 곳은요. 짧은 문자 50원, 긴 문자 100원에 샵 1045, EBS 반디 앱 무료고요. 유튜브로 라이브 스트리밍 중입니다. 지금 바로 EBS 공식 채널, EBS 라디오 공식 채널 들어오시면 되겠습니다. Alright, I still can't believe it. We're counting down the days until the very last day of the year.
We've almost run out of fingers.
I know. Alright. 자, 여러분의 사연과 신청곡, 질문 모두 다 샵1045와 반디와 유튜브로 보내주세요. 자, 그럼 오늘의 모닝 헤드라인즈 시작합니다.
Korea's annual exports have surpassed the $700 billion mark for the first time, according to government data, becoming the sixth country in the world to achieve this level of annual outbound shipments, following the US, Germany, China, Japan, and the Netherlands.
정부 집계 결과 한국 수출이 올해 사상 최초로 7천억 달러를 돌파했습니다. 연간 수출액 7천억 달러 기록 달성은 미국, 독일, 중국, 일본, 네덜란드에 이어 우리나라가 세계 6번째입니다.
The average winter bonus for employees at large Japanese companies has exceeded 1 million yen for the first time since comparable data became available in 1981, with the increase most significant in the manufacturing sector, according to the Japan Business Federation.
일본 대기업 직원들이 받는 올겨울 보너스가 1981년 관련 통계 작성 이래 처음으로 평균 100만 엔을 돌파했으며 산업별로는 제조업이 이와 같은 보너스 상승을 주도한 것으로 나타났습니다.
At least 13 people were killed and nearly 100 others injured when a passenger train in Mexico derailed while traveling between the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific Ocean, according to the country's navy.
멕시코에서 태평양 쪽 항구 도시와 멕시코만 쪽 항구 도시를 잇는 노선의 여객 열차가 운항 도중 탈선하면서 최소 13명의 사망자와 100여 명의 부상자가 발생했다고 멕시코 해군이 발표했습니다.
More than 500 full-time employees at a factory in the US walked away with six-figure bonuses spread over 5 years after their boss sold the company for $1.7 billion.
미국의 한 공장의 최고 경영자가 회사를 17억 달러에 매각하면서 그 금액 일부로 이 회사 직원 500명 이상에게 1인당 평균 44만 3천 달러, 우리 돈으로 6억 3,900만 원의 보너스를 5년에 걸쳐 지급하기로 해 화제입니다.
New York City is officially retiring its iconic reusable subway card after 32 years of service, transitioning fully to a contactless tap-and-go payment system.
미국 뉴욕시가 시의 대중교통을 상징하던 마그네틱 승차권 메트로 카드를 올해를 끝으로 32년 만에 공식 폐기하고 이제부터 비접촉 결제 시스템으로 완전히 전환한다는 소식입니다. And those are our headlines this morning. Let's take a closer look at those one by one.
Korea's annual exports have surpassed the $700 billion mark for the first time, according to government data, becoming the sixth country in the world to achieve this level of annual outbound shipments, following the US, Germany, China, Japan, and the Netherlands.
정부 집계 결과 한국 수출이 올해 사상 최초로 7천억 달러를 돌파했습니다. 연간 수출액 7천억 달러 기록 달성은 미국, 독일, 중국, 일본, 네덜란드에 이어 우리나라가 세계 6번째입니다.
Good news to end the year in terms of exports. This is very good. It was yesterday at 1:03 p.m. We got the data from the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Resources and Korea Customs Services, and Korea is doing better and better. When we go back to 2018, we were the 7th country globally to reach $600 billion in annual exports, and we've become the 6th to hit the $700 billion mark. So we're improving, we're getting faster, and we're doing better than a lot of other major economies.
Yeah.
What's also interesting is that for US and China, those total shipments have declined in share. We're actually exporting more to other areas in Asia, in Europe, elsewhere. It's market diversification. Korea is serving the world when it comes to chips and cars and ships and all sorts of things.
Chips, meaning semiconductors.
Yes.
And cars or automobiles, and ships, of course. Also, bio-related goods, I think, are playing a big part when it comes to exports from Korea.
Yes.
그래요. 이렇게 반도체, 그다음에 자동차와 조선업계, 바이오 관련 산업 등등이 우리나라 수출 호조에 크게 기여한 산업들이라고 볼 수 있겠습니다. 미국, 독일, 중국, 일본, 네덜란드, 이제 우리나라가 처음으로 이 수출액 7천억 달러 기록을 달성했습니다.
Yeah, incredible.
Okay, let's have a look at the expression the something mark.
Yes. Now, the something in the something mark is going to be a number. So it could be a distance, it could be a time, it could be an amount. Whatever it is, it's saying we've reached this point and above. We've gone past this point.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you remember when you reached the 180 centimeter mark in your height?
My height, I would
What
have...
age you would have been?
I would have been either 16 or 17.
Wow.
Yes.
A very tall 16-year-old.
Oh, well, yeah, I shot up at the age of 16 and reached the 183 centimetre mark, the 6-foot mark.
Wow.
I've shrunk since then.
So you see what I did there? I put a number in between
Yes.
the and mark because it's like a 기준점. And then if you go past that, obviously, in this case, you got taller, or in Korea's case, we had more exports.
Exactly. We're using it as a place to say we've gone beyond this point, and it's usually maybe the point we're reaching for or the point we're expecting.
Yes, exactly. Do you know when I reached the 180 centimetre mark?
I don't believe you have.
Never.
One day, Sue, one day.
Let's have a look at outbound shipments.
Simply put, exports. If it's outbound, it's going out of somewhere, in this case out of the country, and a shipment is cargo that is being transported, usually by ship, could be by air freight, to somewhere else.
This expression is used a lot to simply mean exports.
Exactly. We have outbound and inbound used for goods, but also for passengers.
Yeah.
You'll see it a lot, so don't worry, it's just the same meaning.
And there's so many of these things in English in particular where you mean the same thing, but you say it differently.
Yes.
Whereas in Korean, it's okay to just use the same word repetitively. It doesn't sound weird.
Well,
So in English,
yes.
you try to mix it up a bit.
Well, people, I think, over the years have found it sounds clunky, or it sounds boring, or it just doesn't sound right. So, culturally speaking, in English, we like to use lots of different words. We like to play around with our vocabulary.
Exactly. 수출 물량이라는 뜻이에요. 그래서 exports를 대신해서 outbound, 밖을 향해 가는 shipments. 이제 배를 타고 원래 나간다 이런 뜻이 있겠죠. 아주 단순하게 보면은. 그렇지만 이게 바로 수출 물량이 되겠습니다. Okay, well here's the headline again. Korea's annual exports have surpassed the $700 billion mark for the first time, according to government data, becoming the 6th country in the world to achieve this level of annual outbound shipments, following the US, Germany, China, Japan, and the Netherlands. Let's move on to the second headline.
The average winter bonus for employees at large Japanese companies has exceeded 1 million yen for the first time since comparable data became available in 1981, with the increase most significant in the manufacturing sector, according to the Japan Business Federation.
일본 대기업 직원들이 받는 올겨울 보너스가 1981년 관련 통계 작성 이래 처음으로 평균 100만 엔을 돌파했으며 산업별로는 제조업이 이와 같은 보너스 상승을 주도한 것으로 나타났습니다. Oh, what a lovely Christmas bonus or year-end bonus.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm sure there are lots of employees in Japan who will be happy about this because there's been an increase of the average bonus paid by about 8.57% from last year. They surveyed 164 large companies that had over 500 employees, and the average was 1,004,841 yen. So some people were getting under, some people were getting over, but it's a big chunk of change, and it's the first time since 1981, since they've started gathering this data, that it has been over 1 million yen. So very good news for workers. Maybe not all workers, but certainly there'll be a fair few who can buy, well, I don't know, save or buy gifts or just do what they like.
Now, if we do the currency exchange, I guess that's roughly 1 million yen would be roughly about
Yes.
10 million won. Right?
Exactly,
So,
yes.
Very nice. Okay.
Am I getting a winter bonus?
You have to go to Japan.
Do I get the 10 million one? No 10 million one for me.
All right.
It has not become available to Paul.
자, 그래요. 한번 표현 보겠습니다. To become available.
Yes, if something becomes available, it is able to be accessed, able to be taken, able to be read, or whatever it is. It is accessible.
이용 가능해지다. Become accessible, become available. Or in the case of a person, if this person is available, maybe they can do some kind of work.
Yeah, so for example, I'm sorry, Sue's not available right now. She's on the radio. However, she will become available after 10 a.m.
아, 그래요. 지금은 좀 바쁘신데, 뭐 10시 이후에는 만날 수 있습니다. 통화할 수 있습니다. 이럴 때도 this person is not available right now, but they will be available at blah blah blah.
Exactly. So please don't call Sue during the show.
It's okay, I won't pick up anyway. 자, 다음으로 significant.
Well, important. If something is significant, it is important, it is notable, it is key, perhaps.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's big and it needs to be taken note of.
It's very important. 굉장히 중요하다. 의미 있다. significant. 다시 읽어보겠습니다. The average winter bonus for employees at large Japanese companies has exceeded 1 million yen for the first time since comparable data became available in 1981, with the increase most significant in the manufacturing sector, according to the Japan Business Federation. So in this case, when we say most significant, it would be the most notable, the biggest bonus.
Exactly.
All right, that's it for the first two headlines. Let's take a break. 무한 문장 미션 다시 알려드리겠습니다. 내 맘이야.
Yeah. You know, I've been thinking, going back to the second headline, who is the most significant person in my life? 내 맘이야. My mum.
네. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. 그래요. 자, 여러분의 사연도 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 우리 오프닝에서 잭포트를 2번이나 히트한 영국 부부 얘기가 있었어요. 근데 처음에 잭포트, 복권 당첨됐을 때도 직장 그만두지 않고 평소에 하던 일 그대로 하면서 사회에 기부도 하고 참 이렇게 모범적으로 살았는데, 그래서 그런지 이번에 아까 뭐죠? 24조 분의 1의 확률로 또 복권이 당첨이 됐어요. 엄청난 금액이. 그런데 또 마찬가지입니다. 일 그만두지 않고 그대로 평상시처럼 생활을 할 거라고 합니다. 그래서 여러분에게 제가 물었죠. 여러분이 생각하는 복권 당첨 같은 너무나 럭키한 순간이 여러분의 평생에는 뭐가 있었을까요? 자, 보겠습니다. 차은지님. 제가 자격증 시험 준비한 적이 있어요. 그런데 가채점 했을 때 한 문제 차이로 떨어진 거예요. 다음 시험을 계획해야겠다라고 다짐을 하고 있는데 2주 후 그 틀렸던 문제에 오류가 있어서 복수 정답으로 인정되면서 결국 합격했답니다. 로또 당첨만큼은 아니지만 저에게는요, 이게 정말 기적 같은 일로 기억이 됩니다.
Oh, that's a big deal.
That's amazing. That is like winning the lottery.
Well, and it proves that you were right. It was the question that was wrong.
The question indeed. 너무 좋네요. 2007님. 사랑하는 아내와 결혼한 게 제 인생의 로또입니다. 가끔 술 한잔 하면서 이런저런 얘기할 때 서로가 서로에게 너는 나 만나서 운을 다 썼기 때문에 로또를 해도 안 되는 거라고 이야기를 합니다. I used up all my luck marrying you, so I don't have any more, but I don't regret it, basically is what this person's saying.
But no, you're still lucky because you're still together.
Yes. 아우, 너무나 러블리합니다. 김혜영 님이요. 저는 스쿠버 다이빙을 하는데 올여름에 오키나와에서 몇 년에 한 번 만날 수 있다는 야생 고래 상어와 만타레이를 첫날 다 만났어요. 일본 사람들이 저를 럭키걸이라고 불렀답니다.
Yeah, you're really lucky to swim with whale sharks and manta rays. There's very few people that get to do that, especially both at the same time.
Well, that's why this person's a lucky girl.
You are, indeed. It's the underwater lottery.
양진영 님은요. 이직한 회사에서 건강검진 지원금을 받아 모든 검사를 받아봤더니 암이 발견됐어요. 근데 초기에 발견돼서 제 목숨을 살렸습니다.
Yes.
That is very lucky if you find it early on.
Absolutely, yeah. Medical lotteries, getting the right answer at the right time is vital.
And then just, curing it, getting rid of it. That's as you said, lucky. 자, 6465님. 저에게 가장 큰 행운은 2025년 1월 3일 늦둥이 체이를 낳은 겁니다. 정말 로또보다 더 큰 행운으로 첫 시도에 임신 성공해서 나이 40에 체이를 낳았거든요. 이번 주 토요일 우리 늦둥이 체이의 첫 생일이랍니다. 수진쌤, 폴쌤 축하해주세요.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy first birthday, Chei, and congratulations to the mom.
Yeah, I think this really is the biggest lottery of life sometimes, is your first child. That amazing feeling of becoming a parent. How wonderful and how amazing you've made it through, I'm sure, quite a tiring first year.
Yes, but definitely worth it every moment, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
좋습니다. 자, 계속해서 사연과 질문 그리고 무모한 문장. Melody Gardot and Sting with A Little You're listening to EBS FM Morning Special. Let's move on to the next headline.
At least 13 people were killed and nearly 100 others injured when a passenger train in Mexico derailed while traveling between the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific Ocean, according to the country's navy.
멕시코에서 태평양 쪽 항구 도시와 멕시코만 쪽 항구 도시를 잇는 노선의 여객 열차가 운행 도중 탈선하면서 최소 13명의 사망자와 100여 명의 부상자가 발생했다고 멕시코 해군이 발표했습니다. How unfortunate. Tell us about this.
It really is, and this is a relatively new service. It only came online in 2023. It's only been running for a couple of years. The idea was it would be an alternative to the Panama Canal in terms of transport. There were 250 people on board. 36 of them required hospital care. The rest just had minor injuries, but still would have been in shock from this accident. They're not quite sure what happened. They don't know yet the reason for the derailment. I'm sure they will be investigating thoroughly. But yes, a very sad day for Mexico and for this train.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look at the word at least, and it comes before the number of casualties, I
Yes.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So whenever we use at least, it's going to be plus a number. So at least 5 people will be at the meeting this afternoon. At least 3 slices of cake should be left after lunch. These kind of things. It could be positive, it could be negative. It doesn't matter. We're just saying there's going to be this number or higher of whatever we're talking about.
Yeah, especially when it comes to casualties.
Yes.
The number we know is probably the minimum. It could be final, but it might not be.
Yeah,
It could increase.
So we often use this when we're unsure of what it may be. Maybe when facts are not solidified, when we don't have the whole picture of something.
Yeah. 적어도 최소한 뭐뭐뭐, at least something. And what's derailing?
Well, derailing is when a train comes off the rails or comes off the tracks. I guess you could use it for a tram as well, but trains are going to be what we use it for. It is literally when the train derails. It comes off the rail and crashes or has to stop. So it could be severe, it could be minor, but it's another way of saying there's been an accident of some kind where the train is off the tracks.
Train track 아니면 rail이라는 게 철로를 말합니다. 그런데 그 철로를 벗어난 거니까요. 탈선하다 의미겠죠. And of course we use this figuratively too. It doesn't always have to be a physical train derailing. It could be our plans being derailed.
Or it could be a conversation. You're talking about something and somebody starts talking about something else. They've derailed the topic. You can also talk about someone being off the rails, meaning going out of control. Very similar, slightly different, but again, having that feeling of uncontrollable in some
way. Is it like being unhinged?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, okay. 자, off the rails 그러면은 정말 통제 불능의 상태가 된 느낌이고요. 그 다음에 derail이 보통 우리 계획에 대해서 말할 때라든지 어떤 논의에 대해서 얘기할 때는 그게 좀 틀어진다는 의미가 되겠습니다. 원래 계획대로 가지 않는 거죠. 다시 읽어볼게요. At least 13 people were killed and nearly 100 others injured when a passenger train in Mexico derailed while traveling between the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific Ocean, according to the country's navy. Let's move on to the next headline.
More than 500 full-time employees at a factory in the US walked away with 6-figure bonuses spread over 5 years after their boss sold the company for $1.7 billion.
미국 한 공장의 최고 경영자가 회사를 17억 달러에 매각하면서 그 금액 일부로 이 회사 직원 500명 이상에게 1인당 평균 44만 3천 달러, 우리 돈으로 6억 3,900만 원의 보너스를 5년에 걸쳐 지급하기로 해 화제입니다.
I think most employees, when they hear that their company is being sold, would be expected to be out on their ear, lose their jobs. But in this case, it's the exact opposite. They're being taken care of in the most amazing way. It's a company called Fiberbond. There's 540 full-time employees. They've all got a bonus, and this is because it was part of the deal.
Right.
The boss sold the company for $1.7 billion, and he said, I'm not going to sell it unless you earmark 15% of the proceeds for the employees. So some companies' employees have stock, but it wasn't that in this case, and it was non-negotiable. It was this or nothing. And so they've got these bonuses. They are retention awards, which mean you have to stay at the company to get the full bonuses. And these six-figure payouts are going to be paid annually over 5 years.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get the whole sum at once. They're going to have to stay on. They're going to have to keep working. They're going to have to, be good workers. But it's quite incredible. And the average is something like $443,000 per worker. And those who've been there a long time getting much more.
자, 그러니까 지금 얘기하고 있는 한 공장의 이름이 파이버본드고요. 그 파이버본드의 CEO가 이 회사를 이제 매각하는 조건으로 이튼이라는 회사가 이제 매각을 하게 됐는데 그 매각 조건으로 반드시 전체 거래 비용의 15%는 현재 파이버본드에서 일하고 있는 이 직원들에게 줘야 한다. 이런 조건을 내건 거군요.
네.
And the employees will continue to work at Eaton? Is
yes,
that right?
that's the idea.
Okay.
You have to keep working there if you want the full bonus.
Aha.
For over 5 years. So I'm
그래요?
guessing they'll probably stay longer than the 5 years. But I think it's a way to say thank you, but also your job is safe and we want you to stay.
뭐 일종의 지금 인수가 된 그런 상황인 것 같은데 파이버본드라는 회사는 지금 없어진 거죠. 그러니까 이 이튼이라는 회사가 회사 안에 이제 인수가 된 건가요?
But they've acquired it, so the company remains under the care of Eaton. It will be a subsidiary company.
그래서 기존 직원들은 이 이튼 회사의 직원으로 이제 새롭게 일을 계속 하게 됩니다. 그러면서 65세 미만의 직원들 같은 경우에는요, 5년에 걸쳐서 6억 원 정도의 보너스를 받게 돼요. 매각 조건으로 그렇게 받게 되는 거고 65세가 넘는 이제 막 은퇴를 앞둔 직원들도 있었을 거 아니에요. 그런 경우에는 한 번에 받게 되는 것 같습니다. 자, 그러면 한번 표현을 볼까요? So, 500 full-time employees at this company called Firebond, they now walk away with six-figure bonuses.
Yeah, and in this context, it means they got it. They succeeded. For example, I walked into the car dealership and I walked away with the best deal on a new car.
So it's not just physically walking away.
No, it can be. You can walk away from something, but
Yeah.
when we use it for success, it just means that's what I've got. I'm leaving today with the prize, like winning the lottery.
walk away만 놓고 보면은요, 떠나다 이런 의미가 있죠. 그런데 여기서 말하는 walk away with this bonus라고 했을 때는요, 이런 걸 얻게 됐다. 비교적 쉽게 그냥 줬잖아요.
Yes.
그래서 walk away with something. 선생님이 지금 만약에 내가 차 딜러십에 가가지고 너무나 좋은 딜로 차를 구매하게 됐다 하면은 I walked away with a great deal. 이런
Exactly.
식으로 내가 이런 걸 얻게 됐다. 좋은 딜을 얻게 됐다. 지금 직원들은 보너스, 큰 보너스인데요. 그것을 얻게 됐다. 굉장히 수월하게 차지하게 됐다. 이런 의미를 보실 수 있습니다.
But they can't walk away if they want to walk away with the bonuses.
지금 만약에 퇴사를 하게 되면은 이 보너스 못 받는 거죠.
네.
5년 동안 계속 일을 한다는 어떤 조건 하에 이 돈을 보너스로 받게 되는 겁니다. 좋네요. 1년에 그러면은 지금 5년에 걸쳐서 6억이니까 1년에 1억 넘게 보너스로 받게 되는 거군요.
Yes, please, PD님. Can we have the bonus? No.
제가 알기로는 이 파이어본드의 CEO가 정말 열심히 일해준 직원들에 대한 고마움이 굉장히 컸던 것으로 알고 있습니다. 그래서 매각 조건에도 이런 걸 내건 거고요. 직원들 중에는 30년 근속한 직원들도 있고 정말 오랫동안 함께한 식구 같은 그런 직원들이 많이 있었다고 합니다.
Yeah, hopefully other bosses will take note.
왜 계속 우리 PD님을 쳐다보시는 거예요? 자, 그 다음에 보너스가요. A six-figure bonus. What's that?
You won't hear much talk of six figures here in Korea because our currency is different.
Yeah.
But in the US, in the UK, in countries with particular currencies, a six-figure bonus is a very big bonus because it's got six figures. For example, $100,000 is a six-figure bonus. $999,999 is also a six-figure bonus.
Yes.
And anywhere in between is going to be a six-figure bonus.
Six figures를 달러화로 생각하면은요. 그러니까 100만 잠깐만요. 아니요.
It's 10만.
저기 네네네.
네.
six figures니까
선생님 한국어 수업 준비하지 않나요?
six figure 보너스가 우리 돈으로 환산하면 쉽게 말하면 억대입니다. 왜냐면은 $100,000부터가 six figures거든요. 6자리 숫자. 근데 $100,000가 우리 돈으로 대략 1억, 지금 뭐 1억 4천이겠지만 1억 정도라고 볼 수 있어요. 그래서 영어에서 six figure 이런 말이 나오면 억대라고 생각하시면 됩니다. 자, 그래서 진짜 그렇죠? 억대 보너스를 받게 됐습니다.
Me?
Not you. No.
Okay.
The people who
All right.
works at this company.
Sorry, I was feeling lucky.
자, 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. More than 500 full-time employees at a factory in the US walked away with six-figure bonuses spread over 5 years after their boss sold the company for $1.7 billion. Let's move on to the final headline.
New York City is officially retiring its iconic reusable subway card after 32 years of service, transitioning fully to a contactless tap-and-go payment system.
미국 뉴욕시가 시의 대중교통을 상징하던 마그네틱 승차권 메트로카드를 올해를 끝으로 32년 만에 공식 폐기하고 이제부터 비접촉 결제 시스템으로 완전히 전환한다는 소식입니다. Alright, so the yellow metro cards
Yeah.
are no more.
Well, no. They've got till tomorrow.
Okay.
They can buy and refill them till tomorrow,
Okay.
local time.
Almost gone.
But then it's transitioning to Omni, which is this contactless payment system. So the idea, you can use a credit card, you can use your phone, any sort of smart device to pay your fare. It's just easier for everyone involved. And lots of people are using it. In New York, the transit officials are saying that more than 90% of trips on public transportation, on subway and buses, are using the Omni system. And that's since 2019 that was introduced.
Yes, it's been around for 26 years.
People have got used to it.
Yeah.
Omni's been around for 6 years,
Oh, sorry.
not 26.
I'm having trouble with numbers today,
Yes.
as usual. But sorry, 6
Yeah.
years.
So,
Where did I get 26 from?
but we're seeing this more and more. Like in Korea, you can use your phone for public transport. You can use your credit card. London's doing it. Singapore's doing it. San Francisco in the US. Chicago is also doing it. I think more and more of the US is now converting to this kind of system, which is a lot easier than what they had before. Because in 1953, they were using brass-colored coins.
Oh,
Those
wow.
were the days.
2019년부터 지금 한 6년 동안 이 메트로 카드가 사용이 됐습니다. 탑앤고 시스템이라고 해서 찍고 들어가는, 우리도 뭐 너무 익숙하죠. 이런 교통카드 우리도 오랫동안 쓰고 있어서. 그런데 이제는 뉴욕에서 contactless payment system이라고 해가지고요. 이제 우리는 또 병행하면서 쓰고 있습니다만 이제 핸드폰으로 그냥 띡 해가서 할 수 있는, 굳이 카드를 따로 소지하지 않아도 되는 시스템을 도입해서 활용한다고 합니다. Alright, let's have a look at to retire, but not a person retiring.
No.
New York is retiring its subway card.
Yes, but it's very similar to a person. It means it's going to stop working deliberately. They're choosing not to use it anymore. Much like when a person retires, they choose not to work. They choose to just relax a bit. Here, when we retire a machine or we retire a service or a system, we put it out of use. We replace it with a new system. So it's not going to be working anymore.
그렇죠. 무언가의 사용을 중단시킨다라는 의미로도 retire를 씁니다. 사람이 은퇴할 때도 당연히 retire 쓰지만은 뉴욕시가 이 교통카드를 이제 더 이상 쓰지 않게 된다. New York City is retiring its iconic Metro card. Now, what about transition?
Well, it is transitioning to a new system. It's changing. If we have a transition, if we transition to something from something else, that means we're changing over. We're replacing it. In the same way that we talk about a transition from, the first hour to the second hour. In between, there is a transition where we hear a song and then there's some commercials for other EBS programs and then the jingle starts again. That is the transition. We transition to the second hour.
그렇죠. 1부에서 2부로 넘어갈 때 이렇게 넘어가는 것, 전환하거나 변환하는 것을 다 이제 transition이라고 표현하는데요. you go over to something different. You transition to something different.
Yeah, so companies will use this word a lot. They talk about transitioning to a new policy or transitioning to a new a new goal or whatever it may be. The idea is we were this or we were doing this, and now we're going to be or we're going to do something else.
Yeah, you're changing, and that course between is sort of the transition period, you could call it. 자, 다시 읽어보겠습니다. New York City is officially retiring its iconic, reusable subway card after 32 years of service, transitioning fully to a contactless tap-and-go payment system. All right. Well, those were our 5 headlines this morning. Let's remind our listeners of the 무모한 문장, 내 맘이야.
Oh, that was a very good transition, Sue.
Thank you. 자, 이거 영어로 바꿔주세요. 내 맘이야.
Lots of ways to say this, lots of ways to express it. I want to know. I'm really curious to see what answers there are.
그리고 여러분의 럭키한 사연도 알려주세요. 손승현님은요, 3연속으로 로또 당첨됐습니다. 5,000원짜리.
Wow.
That's really lucky.
Yeah, look, I think any win is a good win.
너무 좋죠. 자, 그 다음에 정경화님은요, 평생 한 번도 싸워보지 않은 남편을 만난 거 하셨습니다. Wow.
Very lucky.
That is very lucky. 또 유튜브로 제니 앤 홍콩 원님이요. 저는 횡단보도 건너다가 작은 벤에 부딪혀서 정신을 잃고 병원으로 실려갔으나 아무것도 다치지 않고 이틀 후 나왔습니다. 기사님을 만나 서로 죄송했다고 하고 모든 게 잘 끝났어요. I was so lucky. Thank God. 하셨습니다.
Yes. Oh my goodness, yes.
Wow.
To escape unscathed is very lucky. It is like winning the lottery.
Indeed. 자, 럭키한 사연도 계속 보내주시고 무모한 문장 내 맘이야. 이것도 샵 1045 단문 50원, 장문 100원에 문자 서비스고요. 자, 그 다음에 무료인 EBS 반디 앱과 유튜브 EBS 라디오로도 보내주실 수 있습니다. 선물 준비하고 있으니까요. 많이 도전해주세요. Here's Liza Minnelli, theme from New York, New York. New York, New York. That was the theme from New York, New York.
But we're in Ilsan, Ilsan.
No, we are in Ilsan, Ilsan. Liza Minnelli, of course, is the daughter of the famed Judy Garland, the main character from The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Judy Garland had many marriages, not happiest of lives, but
no.
But one of her famous kids was Liza Minnelli.
Yes, who was an incredible actress, appeared in so many big Broadway shows and films. Yeah, and that song is so iconic.
It is.
We need to do an Ilsan. I start spreading the news. I'm going to Paju. I love this
next
area.
To Ilsan.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Sorry, everybody. Apologies. I'm not getting a bonus this year.
Let's have a look at the main expressions from the news stories today. The first one is the something mark.
Yes, and the something in the something mark is going to be a number. It's going to be a quantity, be it time, distance, amount, whatever it is. We're saying we've reached that or we've gone over it or whatever it is. We're using it as a sort of a notable point.
Yeah.
To say that's where we are or that's where we're going or that's where we've gone and we've gone further than that.
그렇죠. 어떤 기준을 하나 두고 그 수준, 그 선이라고 할 때 the something mark라고 합니다. 예문 볼게요.
My donut consumption passed the 300 mark this year. Maybe I should cut down in 2026.
올해 내가 도너츠를 얼마나 먹었는지 봤더니 300선을 넘었어. 아마 2026년에는 좀 줄여야 될 것 같아.
Yeah, maybe 290, 295.
How about 50?
Well, come on, Sue. What's a day without a donut?
That's still a few a month. A day? What? A donut a day?
Keeps the doctor away. That's what they say, isn't it?
Apples. Okay, let's move on. To become available.
Yes, if something becomes available, we can get it. We can read it, we can take it, we can eat it, whatever it is accessible in some way.
그렇죠. 물건에 대해서 말할 때는 무언가가 이용 가능하다라는 뜻입니다. 사람일 때는 이제 이 사람이 일을 할 수 있다, 뭐 만날 수 있다, 통화할 수 있다 그런 가능한 거고요. 선생님은 어떻게 쓰셨을까요?
The latest novel by hit author Sue Che just became available. The reviews are amazing. I'm going to order a copy right now.
히트 작가 수초이의 최신 소설이 드디어 구매 가능하게 됐다. 네.
Sorry, it wasn't Soo Choi, it was Soo Che.
수채예요.
It's not you.
수채 아니군요.
네.
착각했네요. 자, 그래서 지금 소설을 드디어 살 수 있게 됐어. 리뷰도 너무나 좋고 나는 지금 당장 가서 새로운 이 책을 하나 주문해야겠어. 네. So the latest novel became available.
Yeah, often with K-pop these days, you know, teenagers are waiting for the latest album, the latest single to become available.
그렇죠. 구할 수 있을 때 그렇게 표현합니다. The next one is at least.
Yes, we follow at least with a number, so it's going to be at least 5 people, at least 3 days, at least whatever it is, to say it's going to be that number or higher. It's often when we don't have all the information, so we're being safe. Rather than being exact, we're saying we know it's going to be this number or more than this number.
적어도 최소한. What's your sentence?
At least 5 people are off sick today, Sue. How are we going to cope?
오늘 최소 5명이나 병가를 내고 회사에 못 나왔어. 우리 어떻게 지내지?
Yeah, if there's 5 people away from your company, if you're a small company, you're in big trouble.
Indeed. The next one is 6-figure bonuses.
Yes, and we're going to use this outside of Korea in countries that use dollars or pounds, for example. It's going to be from $100,000 to $999,999. Anywhere in between is a 6-figure salary or bonus.
그래서 사실은 6-figure salary라는 표현을 참 많이 쓰는데요. 연봉 얘기하면서 6-figure salary in dollars would be around 억대 연봉 이런 의미가 되겠죠. 그래서 10만 달러가 이제 6-figure bonus, 6-figure salary 시작되는 금액이라고 생각하시면 되고 너무 복잡하게 생각할 건 없어요. 그냥 6자리 수가 달러로 쳤을 때는 우리 돈으로 환산했을 때 대략적으로 억대입니다. 그래서 억대, 6-figure bonus까지 예문 주세요.
A 6-figure bonus is less impressive in won than it is in dollars.
그러니까 그럼 이걸 좀 직역해서 번역을 해야 되겠네요. 6자리 수의 보너스가 원화로 하면은 달러일 때보다 매력적이지 않아. 왜냐면 우리 돈으로 하면은 10만 원대가 될 텐데.
Congratulations, Sue, your bonus, 10만 원.
그렇지만 달러로 10만 달러는 1억 원이 넘죠.
There's a big difference.
Alright. The next one is transition.
Yes, if we transition to something, we change from one thing to another, either the state of being or whatever we're doing.
전환 이런 겁니다. 예문 볼게요.
Did you hear the news? The boss says we'll be transitioning from our old computers to state-of-the-art new ones next week. Finally!
소식 들었어? 우리 회사도 드디어 다음 주부터는 오래된 컴퓨터에서 새로운 최첨단 컴퓨터로 싹 다 바꾼대.
What every employee wants to hear.
그래요. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 헤드라인에서 나온 표현들 리뷰해봤습니다. 모닝 헤드라인 expressions는 오디오 어학당에서 다시 듣기 하실 수 있습니다. 여러분의 영어 루틴이 되는 시간 EBS FM 모닝 스페셜. 내 맘이야. 이거 오늘의 무모한 문장이에요.
Okay.
내 맘이야.
All right, lots of ways to say this.
한번 볼게요. 박재현님, absolutely it's me.
Ooh, okay, yeah, if you're talking about the way that you behave, the way that you do things, yeah, absolutely. It's me, or that's me. You could say that it's a little bit different. And it's going to depend on context, but yeah, I understand it, yeah.
그렇죠. 그러니까 이거는 이제 맥락에 따라서 좀 다르게 이해할 수 있겠지만 이것은 내 방식이야 라는 뜻으로는 써도 돼요. 물론 말 그대로 하면 이것은 나야. 근데 이게 내 스타일이야. 이런 느낌으로 쓸 수 있어요. This is me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my style.
It was the big song in the Hugh Jackman film. This
그러네요.
is me.
맞네요. 네. 좋은 노래. 자, 이어서 임효정님의 문장 보겠습니다. I follow my mind.
Oh, yes, meaning you go on your own path. I would add one little word in here. I follow my own mind. And by saying my own mind, we're just emphasizing that it's my will, it's my choice.
지금 그러니까 I follow my mind는 내가 나의 의지를 따른다. 내 마음대로 한다. 이렇게 이해가 될 것 같아요. 네, 좋습니다. 1069님, It's on me.
Yeah, and it's going to depend on context, but if you pay for lunch and they say, why did you do that? 내 맘이야. It's on me. Meaning, I'm doing it for you. Yeah, so in context, this can mean what it means.
그렇군요.
Sue's looking skeptical.
Yeah, because I would normally say it's on me when I'm going to pay for dinner.
But that's still 내 맘이야.
그것도 내 맘인 건가? 내
그럼요.
맘인 건가? 그렇군요.
No, that's why I said at the start, it's very
그러니까,
flexible. There's lots of ways we can use this.
그러네요. 내가 쏠 거야 라고 하는 것도 내 마음이니까 그런 맥락에서는 괜찮다는 거죠.
네, 이거 맞아. 내 탔다. 내 맘이야, 수. 이거 내 맘이야. That's right.
우리 점심 쏠 때 내 맘이야. 이러면서.
When you're fighting, if they say, why did you pay? 내 맘이야.
알겠습니다. 그래요. 그러니까 아주 구체적인 컨텍스트이긴 한데 그런 상황이면 가능하겠네요.
I think we'll be fighting over this in the song break.
네, 오늘은 이게 되냐 안 되냐가 또 내 맘이야로 이어질 것 같아요. 자, 이어서 승우강 4865님, It's my thing 유튜브로 보내주셨어요.
Yeah, because when we say it's my thing, it's my way of doing things, it's my attitude, it's my style. Yeah, I think this works as well. Again, context is going to be very important, but yes.
그렇죠. context. 사실 너무나 다양하게 우리가 내 맘이야를 쓸 수 있기 때문에 그래서 웬만하면은 그냥 되는 방향으로 한번 가보고 있어요. 자, 홍용승님, That's my call.
Oh, yes, I would, rather than that, I'd say it's my call.
It's my
It's
call.
my call, meaning I'm making the decision.
Okay.
I'm going to decide. My choice. 내
내
맘이야.
결정이라는 의미죠. It's my call. 근데 그것도 뭐 내 맘이야 라고 할 수 있을 것 같아요. 네. 자, 8785님, I have my own way.
Ooh, my own way is excellent. Yes, actually, thinking about it, I have my own way, as in I have my own way of doing things. So in response to someone saying, why don't you do it like this? You say, I have my own way.
Yeah, I have my own way. 나만의 방식이 있다. 그러니까, 그래요. 자, 성소진 님도 I do it my way.
Frank, is that you?
Sinatra?
Yes, I did it my way, as it says in the song. I do it my way again works very well because everybody knows Frank's song.
나는 내 방식대로 해. I do it my way. 좋습니다. 자, 고은혜님은요. I'm the one who decides.
Ooh, very threatening. I like this a lot. Yeah, very clear.
결정은 내가 해. 이런 거죠. 네, 이것도 내 맘이야. 해당이 될 수 있으니까요. 자, 이은미님은 I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, very good again.
그래요, 좋습니다. 라청명님은 just because.
Oh, I loved using this as a kid.
Just because.
Because.
이게 내 맘이야도 되나요?
Yeah, because it has the feeling of it. It's
그렇죠.
not a direct translation, but it works in the same context.
네, 보통은 너 왜 이런 거 해? 그냥 이라는 뜻으로 just because라고 하는데 그 그냥이 내 맘이야가 될 수도 있으니까. Alright, great. We have some great sentences, a big diversity.
It's great, yes, I love it.
Alright, let's have a look at some prize winners. Who's going to take home a prize today?
I have to give it to Sungsho Jin Nim, or Frank, as I like to call them. I do it my way.
좋아요. 성소진님께 단백질 쉐이크 보내드리겠습니다. And I'm going to pick, let's see, 너무 좋은 게 많았거든요, 오늘.
I know! You've got to choose one.
그러면은
마음에 드는 거 피킹하세요.
That's my call. It's my call로 우리가 수정해드렸죠. 홍용승님 선물 드리도록 하겠습니다. 네, 컬러 틴트 디퓨저 보내드릴게요. What would we say?
I've got two short ones.
Okay.
The first, my pleasure.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It's a very nice context.
Exactly, and it's used when you're doing something for someone else and saying, I want to do it.
My pleasure.
The other one, not so nice, my house, my rules.
That's like, I'm the one who makes the rules kind of thing.
Which means I'm doing what I want to do.
My house, my rules.
Yeah.
I still haven't thought of one actually. I mean, I've loads
뭐
in my
성진이
mind.
마음이요. 안 만들어도 돼요.
Yeah. I don't know what to say actually. I guess I probably have to go with something like it's down to me. It's down to me is not really it. It's up to me. It's up to me. I don't know.
You don't have to have an answer, Sue. It's okay.
Yeah, it depends on the context, and I don't have one fixed expression to introduce. But that could be one of them. It's up to me.
Yeah,
할 수 있을 것
I like
같네요.
it.
네. Because I can. 이것도 작가님이 제안을 해주셨는데 이것도 좋네요. Because I can. 좋습니다. Alright, let's move on. This is Savage Garden, truly, madly, deeply. See you in part 2.